Welcome to day 13 of the challenge. Today we're going to be focusing on different energy centers in the body. These centers are often referred to as chakras, and these are points in the body where energy sometimes feels blocked or stuck, or we sometimes feel pressure, and also areas in the body where sometimes energy really feels activated, and we might feel like a tingling sensation in those certain points. So you might have noticed that already during your meditation, but we're going to be breathing into these 7 general areas and really cleansing those parts of our body to allow the energy to flow a lot more freely. And this will be really helpful in other parts of our lives and in other meditative practices that we're going to be doing or that we have done already. So you can let yourself sit comfortably. You can also be laying down today if that's accessible to you. And then gently allow your eyes to close. And what we're going to do is we're going to be breathing into those parts of the body, and then as we exhale, we're going to imagine the breath flowing up and out of the body through the crown of the head. So the first spot we're going to start with is the base of the spine. So bring your attention to the base of the spine, and then inhale in. And as you exhale, imagine the breath flowing in a straight line back up and out of the crown of the head. And then next, bring your attention to the sacrum, the point right below your navel, your belly button. Imagine the breath flowing right below your belly button and then flowing out of the crown of the head. And then next, bring your attention to your solar plex, the spot in the center above your belly button. And imagine that the breath is flowing to your solar plex as you inhale, and then out of the crown of the head as you exhale. And then next we'll go up to the heart. So draw a straight line up from the solar plex, up right between your chest. And imagine that the breath is flowing to the heart. As you inhale, and as you exhale, imagine the breath is flowing out of the crown of the head. And then continue in that straight line up to your throat. Imagine the breath flowing to the throat as you inhale. And as you exhale, imagine the breath flowing out of the crown of the head. And next, bring your attention to the point right between your eyebrows, sometimes referred to as your third eye. And as you inhale, imagine your breath flowing to the point right between your eyebrows. And then as you exhale, imagine the breath flowing out of the top of your head. And then lastly, inhale to the crown of the head. And exhale out of the crown of the head. So those are the 7 spots. We'll go through them again together, and then you'll get to practice breathing into them on your own. So inhale to the base of the spine, and exhale out of the crown of the head. Inhale to the sacrum, the point right below the navel, and exhale out of the crown of the head. Inhale to the solar plex, above your navel, and exhale out of the crown of the head. Straight line up, and inhale into the heart. And exhale out of the crown of the head. And then let your attention rest on your throat. Inhale in. And exhale out of the crown of the head. And let your attention rest on the spot right between your eyes. And exhale out of the crown of the head. And then inhale into the crown of the head. And exhale out of the crown of the head. So you're going to allow yourself to bring your attention to each of these 7 spots and really just draw a line up from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Continuing to bring your attention to the different energy points and then breathing out the crown of the head. So you can allow yourself to go through each of those spots. And you're really just letting your breath flow with ease. With an easy concentration. Just bringing your attention to the different points, different energy centers in the body. Just breathing into them and allowing the breath to flow out of the crown of the head. as we approach the end of our practice today, you can slowly allow your eyes to open, and you can return your awareness back to what's around you. Awesome. So the different chakras are associated with different things. So I would encourage you to look them up if you would like to learn more about them. But in general, these are, points in the body that are really important for different, forms of expression and health. And sometimes they get, blocked up, right? Because we aren't able to give them enough attention. We aren't practicing using them enough, and sometimes they are really expressive. So really, the exercise that we were able to do was just allowing us to bring more attention to them and sort of cleanse them a bit, so we can be able to show up more fully as ourselves in our lives. So definitely, if you're interested, check out more about chakras. There's tons of information out there about them. Leave any comments that you may have, and feel free to DM us at InnerglowNY. Looking forward to day 14 tomorrow.